Yo, how's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and welcome to another review of the Pokemon Journey series. We're covering episode 91 in today's review, and we're back in the Galar region, as Ash and Go are on their way to the Stowen side, and that's when they meet Allister, and they board the Ghost Train, and a bunch of shenanigans occur. So how was the episode overall? Before I get another review, just want to say if you're new to the channel, you like this type of content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So Ash and Go arrive in the Galar region. They're on their way to Stowen side. While at the train station, Ash accidentally bumps into Allister, who drops his ticket. Ash tries to give him his ticket back, but he ends up running away. So Ash and Go chase after Allister, and he heads, I guess, into the subway area of the train station. And the train there is actually going to Stowen side. So Ash and Go decide to get on board. Since the kid's on board, Ash wants to give him back his ticket. And since they're getting on the train anyways and heading to Stowen side, they should be fine. But they end up boarding the Ghost Train. While walking around the train, Ash and Go stumble across a quote-unquote rock. It's actually a keystone, but they think it's a rock. But they end up knocking it over, and it's too heavy to pick up. While trying to pick it up, one of the spirits within this rock seemingly enters Ash, and ends up taking control of him while the lights are off. Yeah, the spirit pretty much took control of Ash. So what exactly is this spirit? Well, we'll find out soon enough. But this whole portion of the episode, a lot of shenanigans goes on, and Possessed Ash over here, he's just a complete jerk and just keeps messing around with Go. Like, for example, there's a bunch of Drifloon on the train, and Drifloon, as their Pokedex entry states, they basically take children off to the afterlife, and Go being a child, yeah, he's at risk at going to the afterlife. And Ash over here, at least our possessed boy, Ashy boy here, is actually grabbing a bunch of Drifloon and basically throwing them at Go to take him away to the afterlife, which, that was pretty funny. Kind of dark, but funny at the same time. He also pushes him around, plays rock, paper, scissors with them to go through the grass area of the train, which is also very bizarre in of itself. And he basically pulls out the last second, and instead of them both having rock, he changes the paper so that Go can just go ahead through the train, even though Go's a little hesitant over here. I don't know. I like this side of Ash. It's very mischievous, and it's kind of funny, even though he's a bit of a jerk. I don't know. I enjoyed this side of Ash in this episode, or Possessed Ash, I should say. But hey, at least Go got a Pokemon out of this, as there's a bunch of Nincada that are in this grassy tree area of this Ghost Train. They end up evolving, and because Go is nearby and he has an empty Pokeball, he ends up getting a Shedinja, or however you pronounce the damn Pokemon's name. But yeah, he gets that Pokemon, so neat. Good job, Go. I know some people might complain about this, but since this is exactly how you obtain this Pokemon in the game, so I don't really have any complaints here, so yeah, moving on. Anywho, Ash and Go meet up with Allister here. Allister immediately realizes that Ash is possessed by one of Spirit Tome's spirits. And yeah, at the same time that they meet up with Allister, Spirit Tome on the other side of the train is just completely messing stuff up. Destroys that part of the train, and at this rate he's going to derail the entire train. As it turns out, one of the spirits within Spirit Tome actually possessed Ash, and it's an ill-natured spirit. That's why Ash was a complete jerk to Go for a good portion of this episode. But yeah, the way things are going, the entire train is going to be completely derailed, and they're going to be all in danger if they don't do something quickly. So, Go goes to stop Spirit Tome. In the meantime, he instructs Allister to save Ash and get that spirit out of him, which Allister agrees to do. While Go is battling Spirit Tome with his Absol, Allister manages to extract the spirit from Ash by using the Sinistea to give Ash over here some of its tea, which is disgusting, but it helps in extracting the spirit out of Ash, who immediately calls out his Gengar, who actually grabs the spirit, and now they just need to get the spirit back to Spirit Tome. Go is unfortunately struggling against Spirit Tome, and it seems like it's over for Absol. That's when Gengar steps in and saves the day, saving Absol. Working together, Gengar hides within the train, using it to its advantage to invade Spirit Tome's attacks and trick it, while Absol kicks up some rubble. Gengar ends up emerging from the rubble and gives Spirit Tome its spirit back, which calms it down. The episode comes to an end with Ash and Go arriving in Stoneside. And the ghost train, along with Allister, just mysteriously disappear, to the point where Ash and Go even wonder if they were on the train in the first place. And yep, that's pretty much where the episode ends. So overall, I actually enjoyed today's episode. This was a pretty fun episode, and I enjoyed it a lot more than last week's episode. The pacing was a lot better in my opinion as well. Last week's episode, the pacing was just way too fast. This episode, the pacing was just right. It went at the right pace, and they fit it all perfectly within a single episode. So yay. Journeys can do well-paced episodes when they can. When they want to, I should say. But all jokes aside, I actually liked today's episode. There was quite a few things that were pretty neat within the episode. Ash getting possessed was really fun. I liked his personality while possessed, him being a jerk. He was possessed by an ill-natured spirit from Spirit Tome, so I thought that was pretty cool. I liked how he was trying to mess with Go multiple times throughout the episode, like with the Drifloon being there and the Drifloon, taking children to the afterlife and that being referenced. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't have an issue with Go getting the Shedinja Pokemon. He obtained it the exact way you obtain it in the games, even though it wasn't his Pokemon that evolved. It was just nearby a Nincada that evolved. So, whatever. I know some people may not like that, but I don't really have any issues with it. It was just a small scene in the episode and didn't really bother me too much. So, yeah. I liked Allister's personality. I think it worked really well. He was very shy, just like he is in the game. So, yeah. Now, even though Gengar didn't get a ton of screen time in today's episode, for what we got, he was awesome, definitely the MVP in this episode. Every second Gengar was on screen, today's episode was just awesome. From him actually getting the spirit pretty quickly, to him saving Absol, working alongside Absol to get the spirit back to Spirit Tome by using the Ghost Train to his advantage, and gets the spirit back. Yeah, Gengar was awesome. And it just sucks that we don't get to see Gengar a ton in Journeys. He's very underutilized. He hasn't battled a ton, and when he has battled, he's almost always lost. So going forward, I want to see Gengar more often. I want more awesome moments with Gengar. I want him to win some battles. I want to see him Gigantamax and take out Pokemon in the future. Just give us more Gengar screen time Journeys, please. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today's episode review. So a pretty enjoyable episode. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So in the comment section down below, guys, let me know what you thought of today's episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What is your favorite moment in today's episode? I'd like to hear your thoughts, so post it in the comment section down below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Alrighty guys, have a good day or night wherever you're at, and peace.